Aloha, my name is Suyeon Kwon.
My name is Matagi, and we will be revising the article originally written by John LACHER in the Journal of Accountancy, and his article was titled Add Perspective to Spreadsheets.
So first thing we need to do is add a pivot table of this data we already created, and pivot tables allow you to quickly summarize and analyze large amount of data in lists and tables. So I'm just gonna show you how to insert a pivot table. You just click on one of cells here and then go to insert and then go to pivot table, click on it, and then it just automatically select the data here, and then you can choose where you want the pivot table to be. So we're gonna choose existing worksheet and location, let's just say F4, and then click OK. And we have here data and pivot table, and we're gonna show you some examples of where the pivot table function can solve typical financial problems. So we have sales amount here and then profit amounts right here. So pivot table shows the sum of sales and sum of profit, so it can be used as budgeting tool. So what it shows here is values and row levels, report filter and column levels, and you wanna put the amounts to the values. So I'll put sales here and then profit here, and then division to the low level, and then region to report filter. So we can filter north or south, and then we can divide the division by 1 or 2 or 3. So here it shows sum of sales and then sum of profit, and then what you can actually do is you can select one of just this, so you can just see only north area, or you can just select multiple items, but since we only have north and south, so I'll just select north, and then it shows only north area of sales and profit.
So going into sheet 2, so you go ahead and click inside of the data and insert, and we're going to insert our pivot table as Sue showed at the beginning. And again, we want this inside of our existing worksheet, and we're going to click on I5, click OK. Now we have the basis for our pivot table. Now again, if you click outside of the pivot table, your editing sheet goes away. Just click back inside. What we're going to do here is we're going to show sales amounts and sales date as our row. As you notice, there's a lot of data here based off of our random data at the left. What this tool helps with as a pivot table is we can use product, customer, they can all be used as filters in order to show data that we want so that we can analyze. So we're going to go ahead, and most analytics want to see data separated by quarter. So if you click here and you go to group, we want quarters. So you unselect months, click OK. As you notice, it shows quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you go up to your report filters, which are all here on the top, and again, you can move all of these into whatever box you want to customize your pivot table. So just go ahead and click on region, and you can select any of these. Click OK, and as you notice, it changes the data. So let's go ahead, go back all, and it shows different sales amounts for all of them. So now, if you another key thing is you can select multiple groupings at once. So you can select days as well as quarters, and for each quarter it will show the days and the sum of the sales amounts.
Okay, so this is Sue again, and what we have here is pivot table on this side, on the left side, and then our data on the right side. So if you make any change on data, the pivot table doesn't automatically update the data you change it. You have to refresh the pivot table. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So I will just change this sales amount to, let's say, $15. And as you can see here on the pivot table, it doesn't change it to $15. It stays just as $98. So what you do is just click on anything, like any, and then you right click and then go refresh it, and then it automatically changes it after you refresh it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna change the whole column here. I'm just gonna use the formula called length between here, and then you just put I wanna the number to be at least larger than $200, because here profit is 200. It should be bigger than that. And then let's just say less than $1,000, and enter. And double click, and then it changes all the amount here. And then I'm going to pivot table and then refresh it. And then as you can see, it just changed the amount. It updated the numbers from data that I just updated.
From the examples we have given you, you can go ahead and create your own pivot tables. Go ahead and mess around with them and organize your data differently and see how it works. And the only way to get better at it is to practice. Aloha and thank you.